It's been a while since I made a guide video, so I thought it was time to do a part 2 of the tips and tricks video, which is my most popular one. If we get 300 likes, I'll do a part 3. Let's get started. I personally have never seen anyone use this method with the wall and haven't heard anyone mention it either. When you're chasing a champ and they start heading towards a wall to dash over it, you can place your wall against the terrain to make it thicker and preventing them from dashing over it. It's perfect for situations like in the dragon pit or baron pit, when you get there and the enemies want to escape, or when you're chasing someone and you can tell they want to run close to a wall to dash over it. Here are some spots where you can do this. It should work for pretty much any dash if you do it right. If you place the wall so there's a small gap between the wall and the terrain, it can also prevent enemies from flashing over the wall. Instead, they'll end up in the small gap. So, if your stun is on cooldown or you want to guarantee that your opponent doesn't escape from you, you can keep this trick in mind. I use it often and it works great for me. The next tip is about Anivia's stun. It's unique compared to other champion stuns. It deals damage when it passes through a champ and when you activate it. So, if you use it correctly, you can stun champs that try to block it with spell shield. For example, with Malzahar's shield, you can let your Q pass through him to proc his shield, and at the end you click Q again to stun him after his shield disappears. It should look like this. It's all about timing, but once you get the hang of it, the spell shield some champs have will be useless against you. The same goes for Nocturne or Severe shield. When you throw your Q, they will try to use their spell shield to block it, but you need to stay calm and hold your Q too, letting your stun pass through and proc the shield before activating it to stun them. The last tip for this video is about how to speed up your combo. Anivia's combo is super easy. You want to hit your Q or ulti on the enemy so your E will crit. A lot of people make the mistake of waiting too long to throw their E after Q. They wait for the Q to hit and then they cast E. Instead, if you can and you're in range, throw your Q and then immediately throw your E before Q even hits. Your E will always crit if you do this because your Q is faster and will hit first, chilling them so your E crits. The big advantage of doing it this way is that you can throw another E faster, which can be a game changer in close fights. This has become second nature to me. Every time I throw my Q and I'm in range, I automatically cast E right after before Q even hits.